Peace Collective, and welcome aboard Star Seeds. This is Starship 611, and I am Goddess J, your tour guide through the cosmos of consciousness. Together we'll explore divine downloads, soul awakenings, and the truth of what the universe needs you to know right now. Buckle up, buttercup, and let's ascend. All right, collective, how you guys doing this morning? I hope you guys are doing okay, all right? Because that energy is super freaking thick. Super thick, super heavy. This morning, I don't know. I pray every morning. And this morning, the prayer was really emotional. I was crying to the point where I was like swallowing my tears. It was thick. Somebody's really going through it right now. As I sat in silence, it definitely became very clear to me that it wasn't my energy, right? So you may be finding yourself in a predicament. Okay, in a predicament where you feel confused, or you feel stuck, or you may even feel like things are going backwards. I want you to envision, collective, when you pull a bow and arrow. To pull that bow and arrow, your motion has to go, right? You can't see me. Your motion has got to go backwards, right? So that's what's happening. You're being propelled backwards to be pushed forward, right? You're going to fly. You're going to soar through the sky here. As you're doing that, collective, there is a frequency. And this frequency, now this message is not going to resonate with everybody out there, okay? If this isn't your message today, it's okay. Just pick up tomorrow. But there are some of us in the collective who have been hunted down by a very lower vibrational frequency for eons, centuries. This is big, guys. And it's not fake, okay? It's not fake. The energy that I felt this morning was a desperate energy. I couldn't breathe. It was like, God help me. I surrender. It was thick. Okay? And so this energy has taken out everybody in your bloodline. Dead ass. No one's been able to beat this frequency. Because they have stayed stuck in the bitterness of what could have been with their karmics. You, on the other hand, have decided to do something differently. Because you've done that, you have reactivated this frequency that was, for a moment, no longer paying attention to you. And the reason why it wasn't paying attention to you is because you weren't making any waves. As you healed and ascended behind the scenes, behind closed doors, you didn't cause ruckus. You didn't get very upset. You didn't feed into the fear. You held the faith. You held the line. You held the line. That kind of left a neutrality on the system. It was neutral. You weren't detected. You weren't going too far off the Richter scale. So you weren't being detected by this frequency that was able to attach to your family line. Now, it was attached to you for a minute. And as you healed, as you ascended, you got rid of this energy. What happened is as you beat this energy, as you go being propelled backwards, that bow and arrow to hit your target, that energy falls off of you and needs to go, it needs to find a host. It needs to find a host. It doesn't necessarily have to go back, right? It would prefer to take you out, but you've healed, so it can't attach to you anymore. You're vibing too high. You're no longer dishing out that frequency. So it goes back to sender. It goes back to the person who has been projecting all these negative energies towards you in this lifetime. This can be, this frequency can be called a spiritual husband. It can be called the Matrix. It can be called Satan, the Illuminati, reptilian. Please don't flag my channel. But yes, okay? These are all lower vibrational frequencies. And you're no longer there. Death card. You're finished with it. And it's a personal transformation. Now, you have somebody in your energy who wasn't very bright. This person wasn't very bright when the universe was giving the same marching orders for you. This person was not receiving. They weren't receiving because they were plugged in to that energy, that frequency, yeah. And it played out in your life as, wow, I didn't even realize it's the king and the queen of swords here. But it played out in your energy as cruel, as somebody who was overwhelming, somebody who could have been bitchy or just really over emotional and projecting it onto you. You could have stood for truth. This person stood for lies. This is how it played out in your energy. All right, let's see what's going on for the collective. So you are being warned that this energy is coming back around. And it's coming back around because you've been detected on the Richter, on the frequency, on the whatever this is that they're showing me. You've been detected. And the reason why you've been detected is because, like I said, you have to go backwards to be able to push forward. So you could be feeling all this confusion. You could be feeling all this, maybe even still a little bit of jealousy. Or maybe, you know, you've gotten over this and now you're feeling a little bit of this stuff again. The reason why is because you are letting go of this vibrational, this very low vibrational energy. You're being propelled. You're making movement now. And the movement that you're making is about to catapult you into a whole new dimension. You're going into the new earth. You are on the new earth. Your trajectory is pointed towards the new earth. And you, I see some people being released. I see others, you know, mounting the bow and arrow. So some are about to take off. Some of you are already mid-air. Some of you are already there, right? But there is an energy of this lower vibrational frequency trying to get at you, collective, all right? Keep doing your work. Keep moving in silence as much as you can. You know, I do feel like you're being watched, and you could be like maybe in the public eye, or somehow maybe you're giving some sort of mental help with something, or you could work in like the healthcare industry. I don't know, but you're doing something that is, you could be in law enforcement. You're doing something that not only is righteous, but it's putting you in the public eye. And so you're being watched. You're being watched by your past, and also this lower vibrational frequency that's now caught onto you. Because now you're about to be catapulted into this new earth. As I said, karma, good karma. It's a good omen. And it's the overall energy. It's the overall energy. This is what we're going to be talking about, collective. Your fortune. Your ability to let go of the South Node and push into your North Node. Let go of the people, places, and things that had you feeling really icky on the inside and on the outside. Because of the work, you receive this good karma. And this is your destiny. Yes, life cycles, right? This is exactly what I was talking about. You know, it has no choice. So you're at the top of the wheel. You was at the bottom at some point. You're at the top now. This has to turn. It has to turn. So let's say this person was at the top. You were at the bottom. As it turns, right? This person has to like experience what they put out there. They've got to do the hard work. And you've done the hard work here. You focused on something, but you have a King of Wands in your energy. Somebody who's really passionate about you, and this is all about sex. It's all about sex because this is how this person feeds off of your energy. Through your solar plexus. Through your sacral chakra. And through your solar plexus. Because through your sacral, this person is able to affect your solar plexus. Your happiness, your bliss. How you create, how you manifest. Whether you're in doom and gloom, or you're in this happy, good omen state, which is where you are, but somebody is not. This is your incoming energy. This is somebody who's sad, somebody who's been carrying some really heavy guilt, heavy remorse. They're probably dealing with some sort of a breakup from a group. And they've been, maybe you broke off from a group. I don't know, whatever this is this person is not noticing that there's something more for them. This person is not noticing that whatever is done, it is good karma. Somebody's really sad because they feel like they don't deserve what is happening to them. You should have been in that position. I can't make it up. It should have been you. They don't deserve it. They've been kicked out of a family, a group. It could be a breakup. What's the influencing energy here? This person won't even look you in the eye. They cannot face you. There's a lot of crying here. I mean, this morning was big, guys. It was big. You would have thought that, something happened to me. The influencing energy. Your abundant, caring nature. Something that you're creating as well. Some of you could be with child. Or this person want to get you pregnant. This person's sad that they couldn't get you pregnant. They could be sad about somebody that they did get pregnant. They're seeing you as wife material and that any opportunity with you is over. And this person is very sad about it. They're seeing you as, you're the one. You're the empress. But at some point, this person must have chosen something other than you because they wouldn't be in guilt or sadness or remorse. The situation is the Queen of Pentacles. What's going on? Somebody's stressed out with this Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Pentacles was doing something behind the scenes, behind closed doors. They were creating extra burden, making something really hard. They could have been keeping a secret about causing burdens. Oh, about stealing. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands. This person was doing black magic. And now they're experiencing a backfire. This person feels like they've lost because of you. You're the influencing energy. And they also feel like they lost to you and they now have to like give you some honor. They can't face you either. These are two people that can't face the Empress. And your face is straight up out. Here I am. Standing in truth and sitting on your throne. But these people have their head bowed down for stealing something. Making it very hard for you. What happened in the past here? In the recent past, Spirit. They prepared. They were looking. There was a plan. There was a plan. They planned something and they prepared for your downfall. And it didn't work. Because you're in good karma, Wheel of Fortune. And these people are experiencing bad karma. Very much so. For the actions that they did, that they took. Somebody could have not really thought through what the consequences were for holding money back. Maybe somebody owes you something. Or holding energy back. But somebody didn't think it through. Somebody was restless. Somebody made an impulsive act. And they betrayed you. You severed the tie. You severed the tie. But there's communication. I feel somebody battles on how it is that they're going to come towards you. And even if they can, because you're sitting too high on your throne. See, again, these people are able to see you now because you had to move back into that uncomfortable energy for a moment because you're being propelled forward. Good karma. So now these people have seen you, but they're also seeing your trajectory. They're also seeing where you're headed. And you're aiming for the stars, baby. You're aiming for the stars. I love it. Signed, sealed, and delivered. That's what I just heard. Somebody could have a contract coming where you're going to be signing on the dotted line. Please read everything before. But this is beautiful. Somebody's going to be in a star, in the light. In the limelight. You're seeing this situation as you're done. You've cried enough. You've cried your last tear. You've healed through this. You prayed a lot and you held on to your faith. It wasn't easy. But your ability now to be stable makes somebody very unstable. Oh yeah, because see, you've broken free from somebody from this past and you're seeing somebody else. Or somebody else is coming very, very consistently, even though it may be slowly. It's consistent. And this person is going to be out of luck. Or they are out of luck. They're experiencing financial difficulties. They're not able to mend whatever it is that's broken here. And I'm not just talking about with you. I'm talking about what's happening to them. They're also crying over spilled milk because they've created this issue. They've created this situation for themselves because they planned and they prepared for it. What they thought though was that it was going to be the Empress, the influencing energy. And this is why these people can't give you their face now. 10 of Pentacles. Baby, this is yours. And it's the outcome. Wealth transfer. This is what I was telling you. Breaking that generational curse that we talked about in the very beginning of this reading. That frequency. You beat it. You broke it. There's a wealth transfer because this person was assigned to you to block you, to stop you, so that you would not walk into the light, so that you wouldn't see your light. But I say amen. God's hand is in everything, guys. God's hand is in everything. He will never let the divine fall. He is the divine, and you are a particle of the divine. You are divine. You are an ascended master. And these people are very jealous of your stature and the things that you can accomplish, because now you're taking some sort of a leadership role in this new frequency, this new vibration. I'm telling you, we're moving into something so different, guys. It's the end of the old cycle. It's done. We're going into something new. It's prosperous. My goodness, is it prosperous? It's where we belong, right? And also extremely healed. And that's the thing with the Empress. She's all the kings, or all the queens wrapped in one. The kings and the queen. Because you have to unite both on the inside in order for you to be the Empress. Take all this shit how it resonates, guys. But I do see that you are on your way to something great here. You have an energy, that a frequency that you have beat, that has now detected you again, and is wanting to, is debating, is planning on coming forward. They are still in planning phase. They're not moving forward yet, because their ships did not come in. They're watching yours come in. But their ships were supposed to come in on the heels of the collective, on the heels of the divine. And so now this person is in guilt, shame, remorse, regret, forever denying God. Deny me before your friends, and I will deny you before my Father. I do hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you like the way that I read, please leave it a like, comment, share, subscribe. Put 2244 if you got to the end of this reading. And if you are an ascended master, because that's how I'm going to start calling you guys. You are divine, but you are an ascended master. And if that's who you are, put that in the comments as well, guys. I hope you get something from this. This message is not going to be for everybody, but it will be for somebody. I love you out there. Peace, blessings, and namaste.